Man who really wants to die often does not cry and scream, just like this billionaire tycoon. Since the death of his mother, he is surrounded by millions of inheritance and a manor house. He has nothing left. He began to commit suicide. He tries to hang himself, but is caught by two servants who are flirting with him. He had to go deeper into the forest, tie the rope, goodbye to a world of boredom. Looking in the direction of the gunshot, it turned out to be two servants hunting. He had walked for half a day, and still hadn't gotten out of the back garden of his house. There were too many servants. There were weeders in the yard. There were cleaners in the house. He walked into the storage room, and tried to shoot himself with a gun. There were two maintenance men to adjust the guns. The rich man had to carry the hose into the garage. Among dozens of luxury cars, he chose the most understated one, introduced exhaust fumes into the car and tried to poison himself, unexpectedly interrupted by the family's old butler. In order not to scare the old man, he drove to the beach. He decided to die outside, but then a car pulled up in front of him. A man pushing an old man with limited legs got out of the car and walked towards the cliff. When he came back, there was only an empty wheelchair. No way. You seem to have witnessed a murder. Curiosity drove the rich man to drop the suicide at hand. He went to the cliff to check it out. No body in sight. Instead, he found a strange business card. Following the address on the card, he found a company called Elysium. Just a few minutes after he spoke to the receptionist, his identity information had been traced back to his ancestors. It was found that he was a hereditary rich man. The owner of the company behind the scenes received him personally. He said implicitly that we are a travel company, specializing in providing on-scene-of-time trips. To put it bluntly, is to help customers to die. For example, this fishing boat blew up while fishing, and this one playing with the spinning chair was thrown out to die. All of them are their customers. Since the company opened, there have been no bad reviews. Knowing that the rich man was thinking of dying, the boss hastened to introduce the business. There are two options. One is for the client to decide how to die. The other is a super surprise death arranged by the company in secret. No man can refuse the word super surprise. He decided to choose the latter. The two sides agreed on it. You can wait for me to die. Thank you, I'll wait. Then the rich man went upstairs to choose a coffin, but he met a woman who was also waiting to die. She took him for a staff member. She asked if they had any eco-friendly coffins, the kind that will degrade in 10 years and not pollute the environment. Seeing that the rich man didn't say anything, she realized she was asking the wrong person. The two dying people had a friendly exchange. After returning, the rich man used a large sum of money to dismiss all his servants, and had his lawyer put the estate up for sale. All the money went to the charity fund. He was waiting for his death, but the wait was 3 days. He couldn't resist calling to remind him, but the boss told him not to wait. Live life at a normal pace. The surprise will come naturally.